I'm a 22-year-old male. I had just moved to a stunning little town named Whaley, where I'd bought a flat. It was beautiful. I advertised for a roommate, and after seeing a few people that had responded, I chose a girl named Beth. She seemed like a nice woman, and we became friends. We would sometimes take our two dogs, Biscuit and Caramel, for a walk together at our local park and do food shopping together. We were great friends, but I started to notice that she'd do things that weren't human-like. I once woke up at 2 a.m. and saw her rummaging through the bin. I started to ask if she was okay, but before I even got to finish my sentence, her head flew back with such force and speed as she looked at me and screamed, "Leave." I left the room and started to get ready for work. We eventually stopped doing food shops because she was obsessed with eating the rubbish in our bin. She stopped looking after her dog, so it was up to me to take care of the dogs now. Then, one day when I got back home from work, I saw the lounge in the flat absolutely destroyed. The fridge no longer had a door, the counter had rubbish, blood and knives over it, the carpet smelt of sour milk and was wet. As I looked around, that's when I saw Biscuit and Caramel. Our dogs had been slaughtered and eaten. I screamed very loud and began to whimper. Then my bedroom door burst open and Beth stormed out. Blood around her mouth and her arms and legs were a blue-purple color from being tied up with metal wire from our house. I immediately dashed from the room. I unlocked the front door and ran. One of my neighbors was walking back to their flat down the hallway. Beth noticed him and jumped on him, pinning him to the floor and started mauling him. Her teeth seemed to be extremely sharp. It was horrifying. I got into the lift and pressed the close button as fast as I could as Beth was rounding the corner. But thankfully the door closed before she could get to me. I arrived at the bottom floor and I ran outside to my car. Beth was screaming my name. She had a scarily high stamina and could run at immense speed and didn't relent. About 2 miles in, Beth ran in front of the car and I hit her, but she got up, seemingly not bothered, and broke through my windshield, causing me to crash. When I woke up, I was in the hospital in a bed. The doctor said, "You were in a pretty bad accident. You need time to get better." I'm currently writing this as I lay in the hospital bed. One of the nurses doesn't seem right. I'm terrified because I think it could be Beth.